I got it. Okay, I'm gonna do this with my showstopper first, which places me at 26. Dude, that's almost a 27k flame turret. Okay, so yeah, it hurts.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink. La, la, la.
What is up, everybody? It is KATAIR Gaming here today, bringing y'all a heavily sought after video. So, a lot of you guys have been asking me to make a classified Firecrest build. And my first Firecrest build was my way of kind of whistling around you guys and just going firearms, because I don't like it when people run flame turrets. Now, this is actually a flame turret build, you guys. So, here we go. This is a at max stat 27k flame turret. It starts out at base 22.533. Now after you get talented and death by proxy, then it becomes 27k. Please keep that in mind, okay? So our showstopper and our urban MDR both have competent talented from what y'all can see. Now, we are gonna go ahead and move into our Firecrest knee pads, you guys. Keep in mind this build is not entirely optimized, so it will be 27k. In fact, it'll probably be about 27.3 at full optimization. So that will rip you a new one. It's about 9 to 10k damage on a player considering the flame turret's recent 34% PvP nerf. Okay? Throughout this entire build, we have 4% turret damage mods that I've had saved over from previous updates because I was one of those little turret people. Cough cough. Exposed. Okay. So we have 1383 electronics with 13,303 skill power. Obviously we want that disrupt resistance on there because everyone's going to be throwing disrupts at us. We do have 265... Well, we have a 265 electronics mod with 3,307 skill power. This entire build consists of flame turret damage mods, well, technically just turret damage mods, and electronics mods with skill power on them. Keep that in mind. Okay, so our mask has 1381 electronics. We do have 9,983 skill power. This build is not optimized whatsoever. Just keep that in mind. We have our electronics in the chest piece, 1383, with 2 more electronics mods. They have, well, let's see, we have 16,000 health with 7% skill haste. Obviously, we'd probably go for something more useful for a minor attribute like ammo capacity, but we don't have the choice for that, or at least I don't. You might. So good luck. Okay, I already gone over a mod for that. We do have 1272 electronics on our inventive backpack with 13,339 skill power and 17% disrupt resistance. So this build is pretty much disrupt proof, and it's really nice to have it that way. Okay, so we have 1373 electronics with 8% skill haste. Don't worry too much about that skill haste. Y'all can bump it up a little bit more. I'm only at 8, and I'm only at 6 on my major attribute for my holster, so that's up to you guys. We do have 1398 firearms with 1330 stamina and 1372 electronics. We could bump that up a little bit. I think I have another Firecrest holster somewhere. It's probably in my... Nope. It's right there, but the firearms was not high enough to proc our little competence over there. Or talented, apparently, because you need that 2800 to unlock it, so keep that in mind. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and visit our abilities tab. We do have a defib because I like to try and run this build as a team. Please don't try and run this alone, or if you are going to run alone with this build, you can go ahead and run overdose with it. It's very powerful, easy one-shot overheal. And so we are starting out with 22,533 base damage on this flame turret, and it maxes out at 27 damage on that turret, you guys. Okay, so we're going into our character tab. Don't worry about the crit chance, don't worry about the crit damage. We're not here to shoot people. We're here to run in circles and scream and set the world on fire. So let's enjoy that, okay? Here we go. We're going into our skills tab. We only have 21% skill haste. Please do not give me that look. I can feel the fucking glare through our phone screens at this very moment. No, I'm joking, but I mean, it does come back pretty quickly. Most people have a hard time taking out the turret. You're pretty good unless they EMP your turret and then your little reign of fire and terror is just over. So okay, our max health is at 213k. We have 30.73% armor mitigation, which is very, very low, but keep in mind we're not optimized whatsoever. I would highly recommend having Disrupt, Shock, and Burn Resistance. I mean, you could go Bleed, but that's up to you guys. Okay, so in the talent section, we are going to want Combat Medic. We're gonna want Triage, Death by Proxy, and Wildfire. Again, this is a group setup. If you're planning on running this on your own, maybe switch to Strike Back and possibly Critical Save, or in place of Critical Save, you could go Tech Support for your turret to keep on killing people, which is a little bit of a cheesy move, but that is entirely up to you. The reason I did not choose 6-piece Firecrest is because I don't feel like standing there shooting someone setting on fire. Like, if I'm a pure skill build, I don't want to sit there shooting someone. Like, that's the way to make me die. So I chose an inventive backpack since you can easily pretty much always stay at full health with this build. If you're gonna run it solo, don't forget that Overdose is gonna be your best bet to stay at that full health for your inventive backpack. Okay, if you guys did enjoy this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate all of y'all's support to help me with this channel. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell, and well, as usual you guys, I will catch y'all next time. Bye everyone!